Hi everybody, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another Wellness Wednesday. Today I wanted to bring you a new hair update. Freshly showered here, and it is to the point where my hair is feeling so long, which is so funny because I still don't even have enough hair that I can barely kind of like grasp onto it. So I'm assuming we're probably about at 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3-4 millimeters, somewhere around there. But I have been about 2 weeks now shy of buzzing my hair. And I'm really very excited kind of for this hair journey. I even had a dream last night, which was kind of funny, about how, I'm gonna be able to like part my hair and do like a cool, like, I don't know. I've seen people do cool finger waves with their hair or something kind of like spiky in the front. I don't know. I'm excited to play with the hair and see what will happen. Obviously, it will be after a month or so of having hair that's a little bit longer, and I'm not sure. I feel like I would look really cool in a shorter cut, but I do love bobs as well, so maybe that's what I'm aiming for. I'm really not sure where this hair is gonna go. That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people have told me that I should keep the buzz, and I do love the buzz. I actually really do, but I want to kind of just experiment and see what my hair is now looking like now that I am kind of post a lot of weight loss and just how it will grow back in. And yeah, I mean, I love experimenting and trying new looks. Clearly, I love myself a lot of makeup, and I think the hair can be part of kind of just that fun journey. But I wanted to tell you, I've had a lot of people ask me about kind of my routine of what I did for shaving my hair, and how I went about it. So I did buy myself a clippers. This is the Philips Norelco. I think this was maybe like 35 bucks on Amazon. Comes with a nice little bag that has a bunch of different, sized clipper guards that you can put on. Obviously has a charger, which I've literally only charged it once. But I went through and I was just using the 2mm and the 1mm guard. So it's real easy, kind of just clip it on, clip it off, just like that. Nothing difficult. Just a button to turn it on and buzz it to turn on. This comes off. This head also comes off so that you can clean underneath, which I probably need to do. Yep, I definitely do. But I probably won't be really reaching for this too much until my hair grows out a little bit more, especially because I don't know if I'm gonna buzz kind of the back a little if I do something shorter up front, or we'll see how much of the mullet I'm able to pull off or undergo, as I don't know if I really want to rock a mullet or not. Not saying I couldn't, because I feel like I could rock whatever I put my mind to, but just I will probably end up using these clippers in this hair journey, so I figured the $35 was definitely worth the price. But when I was shaving my hair, I was doing it kind of as a routine every Saturday. I would go on my nice little walk, and I would come back, and then I would put on the 2mm clipper guard onto the clippers, and I would go and just shave the entire head with a 2mm. Then I also tried it where I did just that, or just a 1, without doing any sort of like, I guess, shading in my mind or like gradation, and I didn't like it as much. It definitely looked more round, even with the hair being as small as it was. So my favorite way to wear it was definitely shaving the whole thing to a 2, then going through and shaving all of the side area below my kind of crown and down and all through the back to a 1. And 1 is where you really can't even feel like the individual hairs anymore. It's just kind of like, not rough, but it is just like a texture of like, oh yeah, there's just a bunch of like hair here. And I thought that looked the nicest, and luckily my head shape worked out for me. I have a decent head shape, so actually having it be a bit more trim and confined, I think, made it look better. And also, if you think about it, you usually want to kind of elongate your face and elongate your head so that, you know, you're not looking more round this way. And with that being said, if you shave this to be a little shorter and keep this longer, you are going to start to create that illusion that your head is a little bit more trim, I guess, than if you kept it all more kind of round and buzzed. Right now, I'm looking pretty round because of how the hair is looking, but I'm excited. This is 2 weeks in. I'm excited for another 2 weeks. They say about every month you should have about a half an inch of growth. That will be also very interesting for me to see. If I am thinking this is about a quarter of an inch, then we're right on track with it then being about half an inch in the next 2 weeks here. And we'll see if by that end point of a month, if I'm able to part it and kind of use gel or do anything to it to kind of style it in any way. I'm not quite sure, but I've always heard that more it's the 3-4 month mark where you get kind of the really weird parts at the bottom and you're not quite sure what to do with it. And, you know, we will definitely go through it together and see what will happen. But this really has just been such a wonderful experience, and I certainly wouldn't count it out of me not doing it again. I really enjoyed the experience, and I enjoyed buzzing my hair, and it's a very kind of refreshing thing to be able to do every week. And I also loved playing with makeup and having hair that short, but I am looking forward to all these new different styles that I'll be able to try. I know Demi Lovato got a haircut that definitely underneath was pretty much all buzzed and kind of longer on top. I'm thinking maybe something like that could be really cool as well. But then you also play the thing of like, well, then you're gonna have to grow out all this buzzed part. Like, how do you best do that? I don't know. It's all kind of whatever. And at this point, I have grown into being someone where I really do not care what other people want to think about me or my choices, especially when it comes to my hair. My hair certainly isn't hurting you in any sort of way. If you want to judge me for how my hair looks because I'm trying to be fun and experimental, then that's on you. That is not a problem for me. And I think it says a lot more about the person who is judging than the person who is willing to go out and enjoy their life however they choose to be. So if you are someone who has always wanted to try shaving your head, or is someone who kind of is worried about what others think, and this goes almost on every level of life, try not to worry so much about that. Try to focus on what will make you happy and what will make you, a better person and more positive. As you get older, you start to realize that other people's opinions don't really matter. Certainly there will always be some people, and especially loved ones, family, that will probably weigh on you more. But as you grow older, you start to understand how much more important it is to listen to yourself and be happy with who you are. And I don't have any ounce of me anywhere that regrets shaving my head. And I love that. And I live in that, and I breathe in that positivity, and I am just happy that I am able to even have done that on choice. There are so many people that go through cancer or other illnesses that aren't able to even have hair to make choices like this. So be grateful for what you have, and if you are able to do things that are fun with your hair or your makeup, express yourself how you want to express yourself, and try not to worry about what other people think. And I know for me, when especially I was like in middle school, high school, that can be so hard, and that is a very tough age. But for any young people out there who may watch this, live in who you are, be who you are, try not to be fearful of what other people may think of you. Be happy. That's really all I continue to strive for every day, and especially throughout this year as I'm continuing. Here I am a good week into my sugar cleanse, and I am feeling pretty darn good. I am kind of past the point of having some angry craving feelings, but I'm feeling really positive, and it is tough with everything that is going on right now, especially in America. It's just a really hard time, and there is not much that I personally can do about things in the retrospect of all of the craziness, but I know that I can do better to control myself, my emotions, how I'm feeling, how I act. And that is what, again, I am going to focus on in 2021, because I do think 2022 is really where we're going to see probably a bit more of life restored back to kind of how everyday life seemed to be, where more people are going back to work and all that. But I do think we are in for change that will probably be permanent and hopefully for the best in a lot of ways. Don't fear change. Change is what needs to happen, usually to push people to do better. And that is certainly what we need here, and is certainly something you can see within yourself as well. So yeah, I will put a link below to this clipper if you are interested in looking for one. I really like this one. When my hair was super buzzed, we had one on the side, two on the top. And yeah, I don't think there were too many other questions that I had, but I wanted to come on. I think probably every 2 weeks will be a good timeline to kind of see how the hair is doing. So we'll probably end up doing something like that, just because I'm excited about this little journey of the hair. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this Wellness Wednesday, wherever you are and whatever you may be doing. I hope you're able to do something you love every single day. All right, guys, see you on the next one. Bye.